IGF-1 levels which are 25 to 70% higher. Risk characterisation is pointed
Now, as disclaimers go, this one was quite wordy, but it was based entirely on the EC's own research into the effects of growth hormones on human safety and animal suffering.
Intestinal cell proliferation, increased relative risk of breast and prostate cancer, colonic cancer due to prolonged exposure to carcinoma in the large bowel, development of insulin-dependent diabetes suggested as a marker of breast cancer. I am happy to consume this product made from milk which may have originated from cows treated with RBST.
Hey, we're making this program, I might happily sign a bit of paper and try it.
OK.
Michael duly signed the disclaimer. I suspected he was also a crap food connoisseur.
It's delicious, I'm sure. It's not the best thing I've ever tasted. Can I try a bit of this?
I can't vouch for the actual quality of the mouthfeel or taste experience.
Right. I've been a big chocolate spread fan. Still alive.
Indeed, he was still alive. I waited a while, but he didn't die. If you're concerned about RBST growth hormones, once again, here are the reassurances I was given.
Number 1, is the milk is safe?
Still alive.
Safe.
Still alive.
Is the milk is safe?
Still alive.
But then I received more reassurance. Betty Crocker got in touch to say that although there's only a bit of milk in it, things had changed. They could now confirm their rich and creamy cake topping doesn't contain growth hormone milk, and they think it's unlikely it did in the past. And they wanted to make it clear it had absolutely nothing to do with me.
I love you, Mommy. Make someone happy.
But I still had work to do. I was back on the hunt for more disgusting dairy. Then a couple of kids with funny moving eyebrows seemed to be trying to tell me something. Surely there was nothing disgusting about our fourth favourite dairy product, chocolate, was there?
Vegetable fat. Vegetable fat. Vegetable fat.
Milk chocolate still contained milk, but what was all this vegetable fat doing in all of Britain's most popular chocolate bars? I needed to find out. But none of the big chocolate companies would talk to me. So I had to make do with the man who didn't use vegetable fat in his chocolate.
So, what kind of oil will the vegetable oil be?
Usually, the more likely, palm oil. It's a fat that comes from the palm.
Yeah.
It's produced massively, and it's cheap. That's the main reason. I don't think there is. It's not flavour. It's not purity, It's cheap. They should be using cocoa butter, the natural flavour, the natural fat from the cocoa bean.
Yeah.
And it's very, very cheap.
And this is it, your actual palm oil. I'm guessing that they have to sort of refine it to make it appropriate for putting in things like chocolate bars. But look at it, it all sticks to my finger. It's quite waxy, there's quite a few bits in it. And ironically, it's the same colour as an orangutan.
Yes, orangutans. There was a very big reason why palm oil was hard to swallow. Because to produce it, vast areas of Southeast Asian rainforest were being cleared to make space to grow the palm trees. This meant the orangutans were being driven out, and it's been predicted that they could be extinct in just 10 years. Call me sentimental, but this seemed pretty disgusting to me. And all of the big names in chocolate are using palm oil. It's in virtually every chocolate product we buy. And what's more, I found out all of this might be unnecessary because it was possible to get orangutan-friendly palm oil, where rainforests weren't cut down to produce it. I was on my way to Hull to visit a company that was trying to sell this sustainable palm oil and having an uphill struggle shifting it.
So how much did you bring in and how much have you sold so far?
We brought 1,000 tonnes in. It arrived early November and we've sold about 600 of that. The 400 tonnes that are left is waiting in that tank.
At this company, the bad palm oil was outselling the good palm oil by 400 to 1. Why weren't the chocolate makers buying the good stuff?
Not very popular, is it?
No, the uptake hasn't been perhaps as much as we would have liked.
Maybe it's a sales job that's required. Maybe I could help you out. I think it needs a fresh approach. I can go in there. I've got no axe to grind. I've got no history in the business. I'll go in there and I'll just say, look, this is the issue. let's get together and let's save the rainforest, let's save the orangutan, let's work ethically.
First, I had to identify a likely customer. Using good palm oil would cost them ½ more per bar. So I thought my best bet was to target a brand with ethical aspirations.
Now, I've been doing a bit of research and it's all very confusing because the Galaxy bar, which is made by Mars, is going to get the Rainforest Alliance seal of approval in 2010. But while the cocoa that's in it is 100% sustainable, the palm oil they use definitely isn't. So I don't understand what the Rainforest Alliance are going to make of this.
It didn't seem likely that a group dedicated to protecting rainforest would give their seal of approval to a chocolate bar that was helping to destroy it. So I decided to check. I made a quick detour. Would the Rainforest Alliance endorse a Riley's chocolate product also made with unsustainable palm oil?
How much palm oil would you use in an average week?
We would never, ever, ever, ever use it. Completely banned in fine chocolate making, production. We would never recommend it, use it.
OK. Well, I'm going to put some in our chocolate.
OK.
Orangutan-unfriendly chocolates, done. I wondered if the Rainforest Alliance spokesperson, Edward Millard, would like to try one.
I'm Alex, so nice to meet you. Hi there.
Chocolate monkey.
Well, it's actually a chocolate orangutan. If I wanted to get this certified by yourselves, what is the sort of minimum I would need to do?
What you would need to do is show to us that the cocoa that that chocolate was made from has been bought from a certified rainforest farm. You can certify it.
Now, this particular chocolate is made with unsustainable palm oil, which obviously has a negative effect on the rainforest. The cocoa is 100% sustainable and verifiable. Would I still be able to use the sticker for that?
You're not certifying the whole product, you're certifying the cocoa in the product, right?
Right. Okay.
So you would be using a seal of approval with the word cocoa attached to it. So what you would be translating to the consumer is you're only certifying the cocoa.
So what about if the palm oil farms that we were using were, you know, burning down rainforest to create space? If you were aware of that, would that be a line in the sand?
You would be using in your product an ingredient that we haven't been asked to audit. So therefore we don't know what's going on in that particular situation. So
if you became aware of it though, would that be different? Would you, if you found out?
It doesn't make it different that we certify your cocoa.
No.
No.
So Galaxy is going to get the seal of approval in 2010. They use unsustainable palm oil. To me as a consumer who's picking that up, I'm just saying, oh, rainforest, good, I want to save the rainforest. I'm saving the rainforest by taking this product, when actually some of the stuff in it could actually be having exactly the opposite effect.
Well, some of the stuff in it may need the same kind of sustainability criteria that, you know, we're getting on the cocoa.
What do you think? They're starting to sweat a bit.
Yes, they're not the only ones. Fresh out.
Even though the Rainforest Alliance weren't insisting, I was sure Mars, the makers of Galaxy, would want to use the sustainable palm oil I'd found. I rang to tell them I held the key to making their chocolate bar truly ethical.
This is a mock-up of a Galaxy bar featuring not only the Rainforest Alliance certification, but also the Orangutan's Choice badge that we're hoping to promote to chocolate companies such as Galaxy.
But surprisingly, they didn't want to talk to me. So I decided to do a bit of doorstep selling with some orangutans who just happened to be doing work experience at the BBC.
This is a sales pitch, so professionalism is very, very important. And just make it exciting, make it fun. Hello, here's our tanker.
I had a tanker load of orangutan-friendly oil from Hull, and I was going to sell it to Mars. They had pledged to buy orangutan-friendly, sustainable palm oil one day, but they hadn't committed to a date.
Right, wagons roll.
As we voyaged to Mars, the adulation and support we received from other motorists really restored my faith in